the shadow of darkness. Jungkook sat at his desk, his dark eyes fixed on the glowing screen of the laptop. The room was dimly lit, save for the cold blue light of the screen that bathed his face. His stare was intense, unwavering, as though the image before him held his entire world. The screen was live-fed from a small hidden camera. It showed Kim Taeyong lying on his bed, his features softened in peaceful slumber. His chest rose up and fell steadily, his face serene and framed by messy locks of dark hair. Lips curled into a faint, almost predatory smile. His fingers, adorned with rings, ghosted over the screen, as if trying to bridge the impossible gap between them. "Damn, baby," Jungkook murmured, his voice low and gravely filled with unsettling mix of admiration and possession. "Why do you have to look this sinful?" He leaned back in his chair, still gazing at the image of Teahyung. A sense of control, of dominance washed over him. "Such a fragile glass you are, baby," he whispered, his tone darker with both affection and something darker. And I'm the owner of the glass. You belong to me." Jungkook had spent months carefully planning this. He had installed tiny cameras in every corner of Taeyong's room, bedroom, living room, and even the kitchen. Taeyong had no idea he was being watched. Every moment of his private life under Jungkook's obsessive grace. Siren, the soft hum of vehicles filling the air outside. Inside, Kim Taeyong lay peacefully in his bed, his nightwear slightly disheveled, exposing a teasing glimpse of his pale collarbone. His slow, steady breaths and the gentle fall of his chest painted a picture of innocence, but Taeyong was blissfully unaware of the dark eyes watching him from afar. The other side of the city, Jungkook sat in his luxurious penthouse, a glass of wine in hand. Jungkook's eyes darkened as he took in sight of Taeyong's sleeping form. His finger lightly tapped against the rim of his wine glass, his tongue darting out to wet his lips. "Careless little angel," Jungkook murmured, his voice low, almost a growl. "You should not tempt devil like this." Taeyong's nightwear had slipped slightly, revealing the curves of his vest and the soft skin of his thighs. Jungkook's eyes roamed greedily over every inch of the screen. He tilted his head, a smirk playing on his lips as memories flooded his mind. He had seen everything, every vulnerable moment of Taeyong's private life. His lips curved into a devilish grin as he recalled the countless times he has watched Taeyong shower. "The way the water clings to your skin, baby," Jungkook muttered, his voice dipping with desire. "Those soft pink nipples, those thighs. You're so perfect. I did ruin you in the best way." Tightened to his thoughts, he sipped the wine glass as further. He could almost feel Taeyong beneath his hands. Taeyong was a loner. He lived alone in his quiet house, his parents abroad for work. He had no friends to visit, no social life to speak of. He moved through his days in solitude, unaware of the devil lurking in the shadows of a seemingly safe home. He has watched every second. He knows Taehyung habits, the way he sipped his coffee in the morning, the soft hums he made while cooking, the way he curled up with a book before bed. Every detail was catalogued, memorized. But it was not enough. Watching was not enough. Evening, Jungkook decided to test the boundaries of his obsession. He pulled up the camera feed and watched as Taehyung sat in his dinner room, scrolling through his phone. Jungkook pressed his lips together, an idea forming in his mind. He grabbed his phone and typed a text. Unknown number. Beautiful evening, isn't it, Taehyung? Taehyung froze, his brows furrowing. He glanced at his phone, confusion flickering in his eyes. Who is this? He muttered to himself, typing a response. Taehyung, who are you? How do you know me? Chuckled softly, watching as Taehyung's expression shifted from confusion to unease. He could almost feel the tension radiating to the screen. Unknown number. A friend, let's say. I know you better than you think. Taehyung's eyes darted around the room, his posture stiff. He stood up abruptly, checking the locks on his doors and windows. Jungkook leaned closer to his screen, his smile widening. That's right, baby. Feel it. Feel me.